Hello everybody, welcome back to RC on Track. So I ran a short showing two different motors. One that we installed and the other one over there. Let me grab it. Alright. So this is what we had in the slash right here. And it is a 3650 4300 kV motor, and the one that was actually in the cars up there dirty. It worked great. No real reason to change it other than I had a dead battery issue with the T-Max, and I thought I had a bad motor issue, bought a replacement motor, and got stuck with two motors. So why not? Let's throw the really nice motor into the slash. This motor here is a, wow, I need glasses to see that. This one is a 3665 4-pole 3100 kV motor. We had it in T-Max, and it was nuts in the T-Max running a 3-cell LiPo with a 60C on it. So I mean, it's got good burst speed. We got a 15 tooth gear to 35, so that's good there. It's not gonna hopefully flip over backwards and stuff, but it may. It might even just blow the tires off the rims. We don't know yet. So I got to put some pins in these new axles that I just put on. Stripped the old plastic ones right out within a couple of runs. So we went and bought these steel ones off Amazon. If you need the specs, you're not finding axles that fit, I got these ones from Amazon. They fit onto the plastic, they call them steering knuckles. I call them hubs, whatever you want to call them. I mean, you're going to get real technical, pilot shaft carrier, you know. So anyways, I'll flip it around so you guys can see it. So they fit nicely. They have plenty of room for flexing. So they work. So we're happy with that. They're supposed to come with a couple set screws. These ones did not. You can blame that solely on the manufacturer of the product, not bagging up all the materials. But we're not going to use set screws because I know how fast this is, so we're going to put in a pin set screw. And I don't care about the threads on the opposing side because I'll never use them. I'm going to use these pin sets. So we got to get these guys in. We got to put this other tire on, put the battery in it, and then we'll take it outside and jump it a few times and see how it's going to perform with this ridiculous motor in it, okay? So let's just get it done real quick. If you're not familiar with how to do your axle replacement, that's pretty simple. You undo your set pin at the transmission. You undo your steering knuckle. I don't know why they call them that, because I call it a hub, but then they call this the hub. So you take this piece off here, the steering knuckle, from your push-pull rod. Up here by the transmission, there's a set pin screw if you got plastic ones, and you take the hub pin out from right here. Take the hub off, tire, all that stuff, and then you throw the other axle in. It goes back together the same way you took it apart. And if that didn't help you, I'm sorry. That's it. That's all you got to do. So I'm not going to do a whole how to put an axle on video because it's just simple. It's real simple. Same with the motor. Motor's simple. You see it and then you do it, and you make sure you got your slack right on your gear. Yeah, stupid easy. Rebuilding the transmission, if I ever have to do that, I'll do a video on that. Rebuilding the steering in the front end, if I ever have to do that, I'll shoot a video on that. Because it's a little bit more detailed stuff to do. Not terribly bad, but it's just more detailed. Alright, so it's hopefully these set pins are going good for me. And to do that, you want to turn your spur gear so you see the hole up here all the way through, or you can set your set pin on your Allen wrench. Find the right Allen wrench. And then you put the pin into its slot. Oh man, this isn't good. I don't think this set pin's gonna work for this. We'll see. Yep. So when you take off your plastic axles, keep the set pin if you want to use a pin. If you want to use the set screws, go ahead. I don't like them. The set pin is a little bit more durable, and you don't strip out your what's the name for that? Your output shaft on your transmission, because you got two set pin screws hitting the beveled out holes, and then when that strips, it just strips around those holes, and it'll eventually mar it so bad that you'll have problems later. So pins are the way to go. And then I need something to turn that with. All right. So basically we're almost done. We have one more of those set pins and this tire to put on, and then we'll be done. Unfortunately, the axle comes with a bigger nut, so I had to mar out the inside of my rim. My family wants to mess with me. I can hear them around the corner whispering. Alright, so let's get the wheel on. So what do you guys want? What are you doing? They're like the loudest whisperers on the planet. What? My weird family, I love them. They're unique. So the size of the axle output shaft is bigger. It fits the bearing better. The hub pin sits closer to the bearing, so it's not wobbly. Really good fit. I absolutely love these axles. Again, if you need these axles, hit me up in the comment box there, and I will definitely hit you back with the link to get these axles, these same axles. I know how hard it is to get axles for the Slash. I've been going through it for like probably 5 different returns. Man, I keep just, they say they'll work on the 2-wheel drive and they're made for the 4-wheel drive. Or they're just so poorly made that you don't even want to own them. You'd rather own the plastic ones at that point. So with all that, I was like, man, these look just like the ones I returned, but different because they don't have this bevel on them. So I picked them up, and sure enough, they fit perfect. So I'm happy because now this thing's back together. It's going to be faster, and we're going to enjoy it. So the only thing I didn't like is these new rims I got. The screw is set in pretty deep, and it was too narrow to get my impact in there to tighten the rim up. So I had to just sit there and melt out, bore it out to the nut driver size on that driver over there. So that did kind of suck, but they're pretty thick. They're about 3 millimeters thick, so didn't really hurt it. It was just barely enough to wreak havoc on me. And then wow, come on. The other one went on, so this one's just going to be messing with me. That sucks. You guys get a package?
Yeah. Where's her food scooper?
I don't know.
I know, but I saw a broken one in the kitchen. Is that it?
No.
We'll just grab it.
Alright, we're good. So all I gotta do is tighten it up. And then we can put the top on it, battery in it, top on it, and take it out and see what it's gonna do. A couple more seconds here, guys. Bear with the video. That's the enhanced HD version right there of the shock tower. See that? Oh, the body mount. Yep. So this did make it a little bit more complicated for me. If you have a flat-faced rim, you're not going to have a problem, but wow, I'm going to talk about pain. I know it sounds like I'm just driving this home, but the plastic around the rim, because it's dished, is actually holding on to the driver nut. So I gotta... There it goes. Perfect. So I know that sounded really violent, but it actually wasn't. I don't recommend you use a impact driver like that on your RC car, but I do. I mean, if I break my car, I break my car, and it's a lesson well learned, I guess. I've used it before and twist the head right off a screw, you know. So typically, I just use it for the wheel nuts, so that I ensure that they're on the car and they're not going to fall off. So that's why, you know, that's why. If you're not familiar with one of those, then don't use one of those, because you definitely not like your outcome if you mess up. So real quick, we're throwing in a 4500 milliamp 11.1 volt 60C 3-cell LiPo battery going in. You can get that on Amazon. You can get it on eBay. Probably get it at any hobby shop around you. It just depends on where you're shopping and how much you're willing to pay for it. I think I paid like $40-something for two. And with tax and everything, it was like 50, something dollars. These batteries do not like the wire being pulled on them. It will literally pull them right out. It will rip the aluminum that they are fitted to, and you'll have to throw them in the garbage or find somebody that knows how to fix that issue, because you can't solder it back to the aluminum. So I saved the last one that I ripped up, and hopefully I run into somebody out there that knows exactly how to fix that issue, because it's still a good battery. It's just got a broken wire that I can't fix. All right, so let's go break it. That dry out or something?
Yes, I'm trying to dry out the mud. Are you almost done?
Yeah. Get this. And need our top. So I had to change out the ESC in this thing. I put in a quick run, 120 amp. Believe it's censored. Could be wrong. I usually clean them after I take them out, but when it broke, I just got really irritated and threw it up on the shelf. It's irritating when you fix it and it immediately breaks because another part was old and worn and cheap. When you get an RTR, there's going to be so many flaws with the car. You're going to be discouraged and want to rip your hair out. There we go. All right, so we're ready to go. We'll go out back here, hit the ramps a little bit. How long is that battery's holding a good charge? I'm not too sure about this 3B charger anymore. It may be failing on me, I don't know. I just got it, so it's going to be depressing if it fails. The Slash has this controller still. So I took this controller apart. It's a ECX. It went to the Volterra. Took it apart. There was nothing visibly wrong with it. Put it back together and it seemed to work fine after that. I don't know. And it kind of blew me away that happened, you know. But I was like, what? We forgot to put that in one of the axles. So just hold on one second here. Alright, so that was a quick fix. You're gonna see from here to the outdoors in about. Alright, you guys, so we got it outside, obviously. And it goes just like I said it would. See what's going to happen. I'm just going to hit the throttle one time real quick. Got my steering reversed. Let me flip that real quick before we jump it. Wow, that's going to be difficult to deal with. That's weird. I actually have this thing attached. So evidently a wheelie bar is going to have to come into play on this one. All right. So it definitely just wants to flip over backwards, like I said. So we'll have to put some sort of wheelie bar on it. I know they make them, so we'll get a wheelie bar on it and get to stop doing that. So this is really hard to keep the camera on the car. Oh, didn't want to do that. So it's absolutely ridiculous on torque. We got a new addition to our RC family. You can get those for 20 bucks at Amazon. Or I mean, what's that place? Costco.
It's 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's just a little 2-wheel drive house car.
And it does not do good on grass, it does good on pavement.
Put it up on the pavement, we'll video it.
It's been charging for like 3 hours and the light's not changing at all. It can go faster, it's just not fully charged.
Yeah, we'll take it full speed. Hey, it does pretty good. Alright, so now that Corinne's joined us, I'm going to hand her this camera so she can video while I use 2 hands on the slash real quick. So just bear with us for a second. Alright guys, so we're going to shoot the slash here. I got 2 hands now, and we're going to see what, if anything, if I can get it jump good for us. I don't know, man. It's just so hard to keep the front end down. Uh-oh. Something just came loose. Oh man, we sheared off one of the pins. Are you serious? Or did it spit it out? Is that just gonna fall off? Did we break our transmission? Well, evidently, we broke the slash. I think I just broke the transmission in it. So like I said, we'll shoot a video on how to rebuild a transmission, it looks like.
We'll probably shoot a little video of that new RC car.
Yeah, we'll, now I'm bummed out. Dang it. Alright, like we always say, like we always say, like, share, and subscribe. Ring the notification bell. You'll see more videos like this one where I upgrade it so much that it breaks. I'm hoping it just sheared off the pin. If it didn't, then I have to go deeper into the car, and I got some old Rustler parts. Maybe I can make it work again. Definitely going to take that motor back off. It's just too much for the stock transmission on this Slash. We'll put the other motor back in it. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this car do absolutely nothing but wheelies and a couple of jumps. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.